Hi everyone, I'm Ghazali Ahmed Garu, CEO Garu Web Designs and Print. I'm here today to teach you the XML CSS. This is the part 2 of the course learning CSS for absolute beginners. This is the part 2 where we learn XML CSS, colors, and font. I will teach you where to get colors, and I will teach you where you can add your font from Google font. You can like import Google fonts to your project. I hope you enjoy the video. Watch to the end. Yeah. Hmm. This is our starting. Let's learn external CSS styling. We give a h1 tag with that. And now we are going to create a new file. You can press on Ctrl N, or you can click on the file and click new file. We are going to save it. This is our new file. We haven't saved it. We are going to save it inside our CSS folder. Let's see. As you can see, I'm clicking on my CSS folder. I want you to know that each file should contain its own folder. We're going to give it a name style.css. .css is the extension that the file is a CSS file, not a HTML, not a PHP file. And for external styling, we're going to write on the style sheet, and it will contain those braces, the tag and the braces. But before that, we have to link our style sheet to our CSS to our HTML file. The style sheet to the HTML file. As you can see, we are using the tag of link. I have to first call on my location, that's the folder CSS, then call on my file style.css. I'm going to style it. I have a tag of h1. Let's see, what am I giving the tag? H1. I'm giving it a color. What color? Color green. Wow, why am I addicted to green in programming? Yeah, the color is green. Let's see what next. I showed you that my CSS file is linked with my HTML. Then h2 tag. Let's put a background color. Today I'll be showing you how to put background color. Yeah, let's put a background color through the CSS. The background color is for the whole project. That's for the body. I can put it for my h1, I can put it for my p, I can put it for my image, but I'm starting with the body. From the beginning, I just want to show you how to put a background color for your whole program. That's for the body. I'm giving it the color red. Let's see, the color is now red. As you can see, the background has turned red. This is RGB. I can give it an RGB color. When I'm using RGB, I can specify it with background, not background color, and I can give it a background color, not background. Let me show you where to get colors from the W3 School color picker. You will get colors of your type. Is it the HSL? That's hue, degree, HSL, hue, saturated, hue, saturation, and lightness. Wow, my network is not connected. Let me connect my network. Sorry. Yeah, my network is connected. This is the HTML from the W3 School, the HTML color picker, where you select the color, and below you get the kind of name, the percentage of the color, its opacity, the kind of name you want. That's for the RGB, the hexadecimal, the HSL, the lighter and the darker. You can choose the color that is suitable for your project. Just know which type of color do your client want, or what type of color will work with your program. I have copied a color. I think, is it from the hexadecimal or what? Let's see. Okay, the hexadecimal color name. We have different type of naming colors. The hexadecimal, the RGB, that's red, green, blue. As you can see, the color has changed. Wow, I'm changing it again. Well, I'll be copying another color. I'll be copying the RGB, I think. The RGB, yeah, that's red, green, and blue. It's a mixture of red, green, and blue. Wait, the range value. The range value is end range value. That's the limited point is 255. But you can give it any range. As you can see, the color again, the background color has changed. Yeah, let's see. I'm teaching you how to get colors, and you can create any color of your choice from the RGB. As you can see, I'm moving it. As the color is changing. Yeah, the color is changing. You can create any color of your choice. You can create it. Yeah, I'm moving it forward, and I love this color. Let's see. Let's copy it. You will get the exact value of the color. Let's paste it there. As you can see, let's check for our background. Our background will be brown. And wow, I know with this lesson you know how to manipulate colors, you know how to get colors, you know how to form color of your choice, so that your project will be perfect as you want it to be. Well, I'm copying the HSL. I just want to copy the HSL, not all. I'm pasting it. Control save, refresh. My color has changed. Then I'll be given my H1 color. I'll be making it to be white so that it will be visible. You know, we want you to learn how to like color, how it will be visible. We want for like your project to be seen like 3 to 5 feet from the computer. You know, a user can see the color, the writing, the images from his monitor screen of the project. Well, I'll give in the is it H3? I'll be starting the H3. I can write H3 there. The color will change, or I can just put a comma after H1 and put H3. The color will still apply. As you can see, the color didn't change. Let's see what to be going next for. The tag P. Let's add a new font to our program. Let's add a Google font. The Google font, you can get it on fonts.google.com. Yeah, there are millions of fonts there. The fonts you like, you just click on it. After you click on the font, you can get the link, the URL for the HTML5. If you want to link it through HTML5, and you can get the import where you can link it with your CSS. For my P, text island should be center. I think I'll be giving it a font size of 3M. Wow, I like Marine. It's somehow large. It will be showing your program very nice. I'll be going for the Google font. Coding online is very sweet because you won't miss any idea. If I have questions, please put it in the comment section. I'll answer your questions immediately, and I'll guide you more. And if I have any error there, you can correct it for me. This is the Google font. I've clicked on a font called Ahiri. These are the component of the font. As you can see, about it, who is the developer, who developed the font, and somehow then click on select the font. This is the link. We are copying the link for the HTML file. If you copy it, you go under your title where your links are, you can paste it there. This is our HTML. You are going below the style, link it of our style, and you paste it there. Then This is how you style it. Font, family, Kairi, sans serif. We'll go into our style. We're going for our, I think, is it for our P? And we're giving it that type of font family, Kahiri. Let's refresh it. You see something new. This is the font. The font that we imported from Google. And for now, I'll be showing you how you can like link it to your CSS. Not really your HTML. You can link it under your CSS. Now we're going to import it using our CSS. You can import it, the CSS file. You can import it in the CSS. Let's import it from our Google font. Yeah, I have to refresh this page. I've made a mistake. Yeah, let me refresh it. It's refreshing. Let me select this style and then I'll click on my import. Yeah, it will give me the import that I'll use on my CSS file. I'll put it at the top top beginning of my style.css. I'll clean the link from my HTML because I want to import it. Yeah, I have removed it from my HTML file. As you can see, the font is removed. I will now put it at the top, the number one in my CSS. That's import. As you can see, the URL is there. URL from the Google font. Yeah, if I refresh it, as you can see, the font is there. That's how I'm showing you that you can import your Google font from using your HTML file or your CSS file. This scheme, if you're using it, if you're using internal CSS or inline CSS, if you're using inline CSS, then you can import it only in your HTML file. If you're using internal CSS, you can import it in your HTML file or in your CSS file. If you are using external CSS, you can either import it in your HTML file or your CSS file, anywhere you want. And now I want to show you how to style a form or how to code a form. As we are going for the tag form, that's the beginning of our form. The input is like where we write the space that give us the act to like input data from the keyboard. We're given the type text. We have the type. If you put it as text, it will carry anything. If you put it as email, it will require your email only. If you put it as password, it will like hide the password for you. We give it the name, first name, and label is just we want to label our input. What's our input? From the label, you see, as our input is first name. As you can see, the input is first name, and this is the input where it gives us the right to put like what the value we want. We're going for another one, label, for the last name. I think we'll be going for the input where it will be of the same type, but the name will be last name. That is for easy access for the back-end developers, the one using Django, PHP. It will be easy for them if you have already given it a name, because the name is used for the back end to access it from the back end. And for our last name, we'll be giving it a placeholder. A placeholder can be used in place of a label, and a label can be used in place of a placeholder. As you can see, your last name is a placeholder, and if you write your last name, it won't show that your last name. That's it. Let's see what will I do next. I'll be giving it a break. I'll be breaking it. Yeah, giving it a space of a new line. Break will be giving a space of a new line. I'll be going for the select. The select button will give you the right of choosing any option you want. Like, let's see, which level are you? You select from level 1 to 400, you select your level, or which state do you belong to, a country, you select a country, you get the list of everything. For like we'll be using profession. Are you a web dev, a application designer, or a graphic designer? Then you are going to use the select tag and the option. The options are the lists from where a user can select. And our general name where the backend developers can access it is from the select name as we give it profession. Why our option value, the value as we put as web dev will be the one to be stored in our database. I wish you guys would be with me. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel, press the bell so that you can get each and every video as I start teaching from scratch. I will try all my possible best to go through from the scratch up to the back end for everyone to learn. Just take me as your mentor and I will guide you through by God's grace from the beginning to the end. Yeah, as you can see from our options, we have the web dev, we have the graphic designer, we have the application designer. I know most of you have been getting difficult of how to code forms, how to style forms. Here is a starting. For my next video on Bootstrap, I'll show you the real way to style a form, a very good form, a very fine one, better than this one. I'll show you using Bootstrap 4. Just press the bell so that you get the latest video about Bootstrap 4. It will be much amazing, more beautiful than this. By giving it a break. After our select, I think we'll be going for the gender, the radio button. We have the radio, we have the checkbox, but today I use the radio. I will teach you how for the checkbox. I will teach you navigation bar for the next 2 classes coming. I will teach you how to change the website theme from black to white, from white to black, and I will teach you like movement in your web, that CSS animation. We'll come to that. Just put patient and be following the course. You will learn a lot from me. This is how we code for gender input. The input type is radio, as I told you. The value is male and the name is gender. Yeah, the name should be gender for easy access, and the value should be male. The male will be stored in the database. For the back end, that we are going for the female. Name input type radio, value female, name should be gender too, and female. Let's see if we click. As you can see, there's a radio button there where you select what you want. Are you a female or are you a male? You just select on it. After that, we'll be going for our button, our input type submit. I told you we have the type of submit. We have text, we have password, we have mail, we have radio, we have checkbox, we have submit, we have others, I think. But let's go for this ones from the beginning. We gave it a name submit and a value of submit to, a name of send and a value of submit. As you can see, let's give it a break. We want it in the next line. Yeah, it's in the next line. Next video, I'll be teaching you how to put image on your background and how to put enough bar. I'll be putting a button, or I'll be putting a link in. I know you guys, or some of you have been thinking, then how do I create a button from one page to take me to another? I once asked my mentor about this, and today I'm answering the same question to you guys. The tag is a harf. Yeah, as you can see, I put it as home.html and I don't have that file. That's why when I click at it, it will take me there, but it couldn't be accessed because there is no file there. I haven't saved any file to it. Then we are going for styling. We're going to style our form. Let's start with the form. By giving the margin left, you see everything will move 100 pixels from the left. As you can see, everything I've moved 100 pixels from the left. Next, I'm giving it a color. That's the element, my element and the form. They'll be white. As you can see, everything is white, but my A tag is not white. I'll be going for the label. I'll be giving it a font size 600 pixels. I don't think 6 pixels will work. They're already on 16. I'll be changing it. Let's change it. I've changed pixels. Yeah, as you can see, they are more larger than before. I'll be giving it a font size of 20 pixels. Let's see what change size, our gender, our male and female, because they belongs to form. That's why label belongs to label, and all other elements, their writing element belongs to form. I give it a margin at the left. Well, okay, margin left of 10 pixels. Yeah, as you can see, it works. There's a spacing between the label and the input. We are styling the input. If I put input, it will take all the input, your radio type, your text type, your submit. You are giving all of them, but you can specify input type text for the text only, input type submit for the submit only. As you can see, I gave it a width which is larger than I expected. I think it's larger. I have to like change it. The width, I'm reducing the width to 30 pixels. But for my gender is still not okay. I have to remove the width so that my gender will be okay. Using Bootstrap, you don't need to be styling a form. It will be simple using those simple codes from Bootstrap. It will help you. For the input, I'm giving it the background color yellow. As you can see, the color has changed to yellow. While doing your writing, it will be the normal default color, where it will be showing yellow background color. I'll be giving it height. I'm increasing it height. Just wait and see. Boom. You see, the height has changed. Yeah, the height has changed. Well, I think for the next one, I'll be going for the select. Well, okay. Now I'm giving it a border radius of 20 pixels. Let's see. Boom. The border radius has work on it. That's how to do XML CSS. Well, I'll teach you how to style your table. Yeah, how to give the column spacing, the row spacing. Well, I have a lot to learn, but they're very simple. I'm going for the select, giving a background, green. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get videos. I'm Ghazali. I'm Garu, CEO, Garu Web Designs and Print. Goodbye.